All right, so Mardu Party Bus. Let's dive in here. We've got... The idea is that we have Lumbering Battlement here, along with a bunch of Enter the Battlefield effects. We also have a Mirror March here that could give you lots of extra Lumbering Battlement triggers. When you get, because the first one comes into play, you exile a bunch of stuff, and then if you win a coin flip, you can exile the original one and then have it come back and flip through and stuff like that, which is kind of sweet. So let's dive into some matches here. Update the Stream Decker real quick. I am not going to be playing this one in the ranked queue because a couple people mentioned this looks like a bit of a meme. So the non-ranked queue has MMR based matchmaking, which has been pretty reasonable in my experience before the ranked queue exists. So we're gonna give this a try there. MMR is matchmaking rating. Yeah, the elf deck from yesterday is probably not good against opposing aggro decks, if I had to venture a guess. Hey, what's going on, Smugface? Yeah, so when they changed the calculator, they let everybody resend a message that had been subbed for 2 months or more. So like people double sent their last resub share, basically. So from here on out, we should mostly be back to normal with the asterisk calculation change. Ooh. Hey, Chai, thanks for the 2 months. Welcome back. I appreciate it. Thanks for keeping me around. Out of all the decks you played, which decks have felt strong to you? I started playing Drakes last night after doing well with Black-White mid-range, and now I'm very close to Mythic. Drakes feels pretty good. Yeah, I think Drakes is a good deck. We're actually going to play Teamer. The Teamer Climb deck we're going to play later today is actually one of my favorite decks in the format right now. I mentioned that yesterday, and then Rockin's an ear donated to bump that up for us, so... Yeah, exactly, Mage Cub, no worries. Thanks for sending it through. I'm not on the front page early, so when you're logged into Twitch, it builds like a custom front page for you based on people you follow and people things you might like based on other people you follow. No, someone did that yesterday. I think people just don't understand. Yeah, if you open an incognito tab and look, I'm not there. So it builds customized front pages for people based on what it thinks you would like other people would like to see if you have an account. It like tries to tailor the content for you to get you to see people you might actually care about. That is an interesting trade deal. Maybe they think we're more aggressive than we actually are. Who's ready for this Mirror March to get Spell Pierced here? I know I am. Stop calling their shots. Listen, we tried, okay? Get the last Mortify in. Believe it or not, I really don't have cards this matchup in my sideboard. I guess Duress might be fine. I guess Rakdos Firewheeler doesn't really have text here. Maybe Burglar Rat's marginally better. Bell-Haunt's probably not that good. He flooded that game, got a land. We do not currently have bingo cards for Standard. We should get that done. Thunk. I don't think the Ajani's Welcome is worth a board slot, probably. There were actually 4 Ajani's Welcomes in the main, and I slid them into the sideboard, but you're right. We probably don't have enough creatures for that to be good. We should got them after this. They're probably too cute. Get like the last Moment of Craving in here and like a cast down or something to get more. Since I drew the 4th land guaranteed, I'm going to go ahead and play the other Pyromancer out here. So it's like guaranteed double 2 next turn. If I hadn't drawn the 4th land this turn, I probably would have played Dusk Legion Zealot to give myself the best possible chance to have 4 lands next turn. Yeah, Lava Coil is probably a good idea. I concur with that. Lava Coil's real good in this format. Ooh, I think I just do this. Let's gobble this up. You think, based on how they played last game, I think they would probably trade their Terramander for my Pyromancer, and that's not something I really want to trade right now. I want to keep attacking. History of Benalia is a good Magic card, but I'm kind of trying to stay on theme for what our deck is doing. Alright, concedes to Fiery Cannonade. Yeah, we always do Magic Online first thing in the morning. I go live about 8 AM Central Standard Time, which is about 90 minutes from previous. Hey, thanks for re-upping that, Nivik. So, they're dead on board if they don't kill the Siege Gang, right? What's going on, Furious Squirrel? Welcome back. That means they're dead through a blocker, right? I throw this here, yeah. So let's tap this manually so it doesn't tap me off my red. So if they don't have a shock here, they are dead. Make sure this is going to tap both my red. Alright, the Siege Gang Commander has successfully laid siege. Yeah, these probably shouldn't be in my board. I was watching the Rhythm deck from yesterday, and I think playing Eltai Primal Sword would fix the problem of not having quite enough punch card versus the mid-range deck. See, I don't actually think that's true. I think, like, even Carnage Tyrant has a little bit of a problem right now with, like, not quite having enough punch and not being big enough in a lot of the mid-range matchups. So I think a card that's smaller than that, that's also bad when you don't have Rhythm, is not ideal. I think I'd much rather board Rhythm out against mid-range decks where it tends to be lackluster, rather than playing another lackluster card to make my existing lackluster card slightly better. Yeah, so one of the issues with the auto tapper currently is that it only considers cards you have in your hand when it's tapping your lands. It doesn't consider things you have in board or things you could draw. Hail the Hydra increases. That's a lot of tap lands. I get compliments on my spreadsheets. Portal with Chupacabra here is actually pretty good. Bottom and on land. They also went to 6. No Terramander on 1. Good for us. Isn't every deck isn't every 3-color deck a Gates deck to a degree? Well, so far we cast Beer March and it got Spell Pierced, which I think is about the norm for it in the standard format. It's definitely a solid meme and nothing more. Am I drafting today? Why would I draft? We don't do limit on this channel, Dallas. You got a horse next to your name. When would we draft? We don't do that here. No. Don't you make fun of my Justiciar portals. Portal and Chupacabra are about to go to work here, okay? I guess I'm rooting for Burglar Rat given the burgling and all. God bless Burgle. Hey, Bell-Haunt's like a big rat, okay? Mono burgles over here. What's going on, Misfit Mavis? Thanks for the 5 months. Welcome back. I appreciate it. Read. Oh, we're 1 land off. Okay, so we are actually infinitely ahead right now. Everybody all aboard the party bus, chat. All aboard the party bus. Yeah, I should attack first. I should attack first. It's okay. It's okay. Party bus high. Why doesn't the bus trample? I feel like everything tramples in this current format, but the bus doesn't. It's just obscene. Driving in my car, beep beep. Man, the creatures underneath it crash into things too. That's great. I didn't get to blink my bus, opponent. I wanted to blink my bus. Why Why do you hate fun, opponent? What did fun ever do to you? What did fun ever do to you? All right, let's get these Johnny Welcomes and put some lava coils in here. All right, let's load the bus back up and take it out for another spin, shall we? Look at that. Look at that. Sneaper keeper. Let's not, Zanman. Let's not use racially charged language in the chat, please and thank you. Alright, and again, since I hit my 3rd land guaranteed, I'm going to go ahead and lead on this rather than Dusk Legion Zealot. Hey, what's going on, Animated Bello? Thanks for the 2 months. Welcome back. Not gonna attack here, because if they attack, I want to block. There's no reason for me to attack in for 2 when they get to crack us for 3 on the backswing. Just to get a rough idea. It's actually funny, I actually dug back through my emails last night, because one of my buddies asked me some questions. I became a Twitch partner in September of 2015, was the email I had for my partner up congratulating me on making partner. And I streamed for like a year before that even too. So I've been streaming for, you know, probably 5 or even 6 years now maybe. And I've only been doing this as a full-time job for like barely a year. And the fact that I was even able to have it become a full-time job is a rarity and not the norm. If you're ever thinking about streaming and the approach that you have going in is, I'm gonna turn this into a job, I would discourage you from doing that. The people that have this end up being able to turn into a job for them, we're the exception, not the rule. And a lot of us, like myself included, like the reason why this was able to become successful for me is because I had presence outside of Twitch, right? Like I had some small amount of notoriety to springboard off of from playing on the SCG tour and being successful in those paper magic tournaments. A lot of the things that go into becoming a successful streamer are things that are outside of your control. You're at 98 timeout shift, Seth. Have your 99th. Yes, like there is a lot of variance in whether or not you're able to become a full-time streamer. 110%, a ton of variance. I think if you go into streaming with the goal of it eventually becoming a full-time job, even if you don't expect it, like you're kind of setting yourself up for failure. That's like an unrealistic expectation, basically. No, only mods have access to the timeout stats, I believe. Woo! Oh, they're just gonna kill our fun. Why do you hate fun, opponent? Maybe I should wait for them to play this and then bedevil her. Yeah, I should probably wait for this to do this. Timeout stats are in fact per channel. Well, I got to save my Bedevil at least here, but as soon as they, like, find a Crisis, we're gonna get buried. Yeah, people who maintain larger subscriber points for a set amount of time end up getting 70%. It starts off at 50% though. Hey, Dopies, thanks for the brand new Prime support. There's a lot of great people out there you can chip your Bezo bucks to every month. Thanks for sending them here this month. Yeah, all streamers have all subs have access to the Discord. You can hop on in right here using the directions. Yeah, this Crisis is probably the game. Yeah, the unranked queue uses MMR-based matchmaking too. Like, we were playing mono unranked best of 3 before the ranked system supported best of 3, and we play against a lot of very reasonable decks today. So when you're a smaller streamer, the higher tier subs give you a bigger percentage, but when you get a 70% cut, you just get 70% cut on all of them. So I see 70% of the sub money regardless of which tier people sub at. We're pretty dead here. Let's move along to the next one. Sabanite, this is number 16 for you. I'm gonna cut the mirror match against their pile of ways to kill it. It's probably just bad. Probably just bad. Bring in some removal spells. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody pumping up their numbers in the morning here. Hey, Vangelis, thank you very much for the brand new tier 2 sub. I appreciate that. Welcome. Tier 2 subs, they support me a little bit extra, so I always like to give them a little bit extra. Be sure to take a peek at the deck queue on my website and let me know what deck you'd like to see a little bit sooner. Tier 2 subs get to bump a deck by 10 points each month. No, it's the Declan Dinos deck. It's just Twitch is not, or Declan's not going to be here for it today. Do all Twitch partners get 70%? It's definitely not all Twitch partners. You have to be above a certain... The way my rep explains to me, you have to be above a certain threshold, but I don't know if it's the same for everyone. I know in order for me to get bumped up, I had to maintain a certain sub-threshold for a certain amount of time. Basically, you have to be making them so much money in order for them to give you a bigger cut of it, is what it comes down to. Yeah, I'm probably supposed to mortify this. Dig for my land. How often do you check the new Twitch TOS or Twitch rules? Whenever there's an update. This is my job. I need to stay informed on what I am and am not allowed to do on this platform. Although, the Twitch TOS is weird, because they explicitly don't enforce certain parts of it, right? Like the music thing's a big part of it. It's in the TOS that you're not supposed to stream with music, but a lot of people do anyways. A lot of big people do. Hey, Shwetty, thanks for the brand new Prime sub. There's a lot of great people. You can ship those Bezo bucks to every month. Thanks for sending them here this month. How long did I stream before becoming a partner? I don't actually know. Can I look at my own stats? My account was created on May 1st, 2012, and I became a partner in September 2015. Since I have Battlement and Portal, I'm just going to go ahead and play this Chupacabra aggressively. Yeah, you can stream music that you have permission to. For people that are new and asking what's the joke with people asking to be timed out, so you might have seen the wall of text that was the channel rules when you clicked in here. There's a lot of people who click past those rules and then get upset when they get timed out for breaking them. So people that are regulars here often ask for complimentary timeouts to like kind of say, hey, getting timed out isn't a big deal, it's a joke, haha. I've not, Brad. I'll have to take a look at that later. If it means it can only use bits, though, that's not something I'm interested in. I want people to be able to send me money in whatever way they want. Again, there's a lot of automation that can be done there if you're willing to, like, not let people give you money in certain ways. Alright, I'm gonna play around Finality here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and play the party bus out. Load them up. Load them up, move them out. Doo-doo. It's a beast. Can I say this is a cow? Is this a moo cow? This thing has single-handedly desensitized me to timeouts. Not sure why people take them so hard. Yeah. Yeah, wait. This is not gonna end how you want it to end, opponent. This is not about to go how you want it to go. This is not about to go. Thank you, I guess. Yep. Get to the chopper! To the chopper! I should have attacked for 4 first, okay? I was just excited to play the bus, okay? Everybody off the bus! Everybody on the bus! Run in a circle! Run in a circle! Run in a circle! Eight nine Blankwind. Moo. The team van rolls up and the team pops out and does their thing. We're currently undefeated. We beat Drakes in the first match and we're down a game here, but this one looks to be going well, so we're moving on to game 3 here shortly. Hey, what's going on, Sweaty? Thanks for the 2 months. Welcome back. Hey, appreciate it. Thanks for keeping me around. Everybody off the bus! Everybody off the bus! The noise it makes when it comes into play is so good. Back on the bus! Back on the bus! Get to the chopper! To the chopper! Oh no! Oh no! They found a way to kill the bus, chat. Alright, removal spell is lethal. Rats, we're so unlucky. Why would I mortify the bus? Why do I need to mortify in response to the contempt, chat? Why do I need to mortify in response to the contempt? If this, I still get my stuff back if they contempt this. Boop, boop. Party bus is just humming along here. The old just humming along. I'm glad we got to do our thing. I am super pleased. That's the goal, right? We want to just like do our thing at least once. The red in Teamer Climb is Ravager Worm in the main and Lava Coil in the sideboard. Oh no! Oh no! It was safer on the bus, chat. It was safer on the bus. Woo! Lethal Justiciar's portal. Let's do it. Let's do it. Get to the chopper. To the chopper. Do 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 do. That was excellent. That was. Thank God Resto isn't legal, right? How much to rent Declan to reach into Pringles cans for me? Oh, children. Lumbering Battlement explicitly cannot exile token creatures. Oh, magic. Why you gotta magic me, Arena? Why you gotta magic me like that? Godless Shrine is not a red source, but it is at least an untapped land. Hopefully Discovery leads us to a red source. Looking to discover a red source. Yeah, perfect. What's going on, Frumbles? Well, the enjoyment's the important part. There's just a couple booster packs at the end of the ladder, right? So having a good time is the most important thing. If you added Cycle 2 to all basic lands, would it break Magic? That's an interesting question, because it's something that would reward people for putting a bunch of basic lands in their deck here too, which is interesting. Running Bell-Haunts here could end up being okay for us. I'm not going to offer the trade on the Pyromancer, because if we draw a Party Bus, I want to tuck him underneath it. Can we call Lumbering Battlement the Mystery Machine? If you have Hostage Shaker under Battlement and then Blink Battlement, it goes as long as you want it to. Is that true? I should have played the Godless Shrine there, not the Isolated Chapel. Clicked on the wrong one. Should have attacked as well. A couple of small mistakes here. Probably gonna see a Crisis for 4 here. Yep. Yep, and now I'm getting punished. Could be 2 higher here if I would have played my land correctly. They have a finality, we're probably dead. Rang the dinner bell a bunch. I think this is a finality. Looks like a split card pause. Ooh, no finality. Okay, so that means Bus is still an absurd draw. Do it! Get to the chopper. The Bus would be a mind twist. It really would, wouldn't it? Wow, that's an aggressive attack. It's a weird block. Feel like they should block with the 2/3/2s. So I missed a free attack for 3 earlier this game, so they should be at 9. If they were at 9, we'd be in a much better spot in terms of pressuring them out, right? My poor Bell-Haunt. Alright. So, we're at parity, I think. Maybe we're ahead. Pretty close to parity. The top decks are going to decide things from here. You know, I'm just not beating a finality if they drew it, so I'm just going to eat this. If they drew a find, we're probably just not winning. They drew a Moment of Craving? Oh, they're just casting down my thing? Sure. Yeah, but I mean, like, if they're going to cast down my blocker, right, like, I guess that means double blocking is bad. Am I winning this race? I attack for 7, and then they attack, so I'm not winning the race. I don't know. I haven't played much Humans in Modern. I don't really have an opinion on it. The Scry Sphinx, Turkey Sloth. Super punished for jumping with my Chupacabra there. Just can't trip this now. I think Rick's Maddie's worse than Pyromancer. I like that Pyromancer pressures the health total, which is nice. Like we have some pseudo-aggressive draws, especially with the party bus being huge afterwards. And Rick's Maddie, we're not going to be triggering Spectacle on Rick's Maddie terribly often. Wild. I probably would have just contempted my Dusk Legion Zealot to deny me the card draw. The CGN Commander puts us back to parity, though, which is nice. Well. And it comes and it goes. Yikes. Probably dead here. Should I go ahead and go to 6 here? We tried. It's okay. We're gonna get to the next one, I promise. Slow and steady. Love to play first. And hand does a whole lot of nothing. This hand's not amazing, but hopefully we'll draw some creatures to load up into the bus. Second bus is probably redundant. Hey, Cobra Commander, thanks for the Twitch Prime support. I appreciate that. Blocks card explanation commands. What do you mean by card explanation commands? You mean exclamation point card? It should only block it if someone else has recently typed that in. Looks like Gates. Some of the Nexus and Gates builds were playing Shimmer possibility. The deck, everybody keeps wanting to cut cards that actually kill the opponent out of the deck, and I get that everybody in Magic only wants to dirtle all the time, but trust me, having some cards that actually deal damage to our opponents are good. Buses go through Gates, that's true. That's just factually correct. You don't see it on my Stream Deck or website. If you go to my website and you click Videos Standard, actual every deck I've played is up there. The just strict standard decks thing on my website is a hand-curated list of decks from everything that I've played to find the ones that I think are the best. That have felt the most powerful, a mix of the most powerful and interesting. Why might it be better, J-Boz? What problem do we have that you're solving by making that change? Be specific. Tell me why it's worthwhile. Why should we explore that? What is ramp? So like you just told me the card text. You didn't tell me what problem we have that you're solving. My deck only curves out to 5. Why do I need ramp? How many mythics and rares think are in the average hand? Like, I have no idea. I don't like to make up numbers like that. If you go to if you go to a website like MTG Goldfish, you should be able to get like actual data. Gatebreaker Ram, rude. Just a 5/5. Could be a little baby compared to the party bus here. Get to the chopper! Everybody in. Let's go. Well, if they don't mass manipulation this turn, I get to hold up just a card portal starting next turn. Next stop, Margaritaville. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hey, Leonard, thank you for the 7 months. I appreciate that. Yeah, so when a card changes zones in Magic, it counts as a new instance of that card. So if they target this with a spell and I portal it in response, when it comes back, it will no longer be being targeted by that spell. Because moving to exile and coming back into play, it counts as a new copy of this effect. So if you ever have to leave my stream and can't catch the end, Clobot, if you check out my YouTube channel or go to my website and click Videos Standard, at the end of every one of my videos, I do a short wrap-up segment, usually somewhere between 30 seconds and 2 minutes, talking about things I liked, things I didn't like, if the build is worth exploring more, things I would change in the future. So I'd encourage you going back and listening to past Jeff, because present Jeff has played a bunch of different decks between then and now. So I'm not always, don't always remember exactly everything I said in the past. Triggers! Triggers! Get to the chopper! To the chopper! This is great. Everybody in the bus! Everybody in the bus! I thought I responded to all the submissions from last night, Holy Flame. Did you submit a build-around submission? I might have forgotten to email the build-around submissions back, and you might have just added them to the queue. God, you thought you could ram your way through my bus? Oh, opponent. Oh, opponent. Nice goat. Don't lava coil me. Don't lava coil me. Don't lava coil me. Whew. No lava coil. Little baby 8/8s over here. Oh, Portal gives it first strike. That's hilarious. Woo! Woo! I love when the party buses get together, chat. Load it up. Load it up. Boop, boop. Two buses don't go infinite, I don't think, right? You need 3. That makes sense. I think you need 3, yep. Are we dead? I think we're dead. The buses got stuck in traffic. Yeah, we needed a Chupacabra. We needed a Chupacabra to eat their goat. Yeah, because these all trample. Third, they had all 4 goats. Opponent was the goat. Bell-Haunt's actually probably bad here, just because Bell-Haunt's probably bad because they just have so many cards in their hand, they don't care about discarding them. I'd rather Duress and take specific cards. Yeah, Mortify. Mortify is really good. Let's try this. Is this matchup in your gate sideboard guide? It is not. I'm going to keep this. It's got all of our colors in it. I'm going to wait on this Duress till my turn 3 to give them more chances to draw cards I actually care about taking, like their Guild Summit. Nah, Firewheeler deals 2 points of damage when it comes into play, and it has more power. Oh no, a Priest of Gix. Ah, where was that? I'm sorry, Priest. my dashboard? Did I not put sub message on my dashboard? I must not. I'm sorry, Priest. Alright, Guild Summit, easy take. I think we're pretty dead no matter how I slice this. Does Hostage Taker make looping party buses easier? Is there a combination of Hostage Taker with party buses that's better? Because the Hostage Taker could replace one of them in the party bus loop trait. Two takers and a bus, or two buses and a taker. Bus life activated. You don't have a way to like actually kill them though, is the issue. Alright, everybody in the car. You could use Deputy also. Oh, Deputy says opponents. They want to trade Gates Ablaze for my party bus. I'm okay with that. I get to draw a card and deal 2 damage. Oh, yay, more buses. Yay, more buses. All right, let's start with this. Yeah, just a cards portal. Alright, they don't have another sweeper. We're probably going to be in an okay spot. We're putting them to 12. We're attacking them to 9. And then, like, next turn I have, like, land, lumbering battlement, Justicar's portal. We can dodge. If we could dodge Gates Ablaze here, we could dodge a ball. What's going on, D20? Okay, so you're saying there's a chance. The old put your Colossus on top of your deck and then shuffle your deck. Yep. Moo cow, don't bother me. Do do do. Now you're thinking with portals, chat. Now you're thinking with portals. Alright, so I need to blink this at end of turn, so that way I can draw an extra card here. Because we are dead on board currently. Let's stack this last so I get to see what I'm drawing here. Worth noting that if this was a Chupacabra, we'd be better off. Yeah, I'm only going to exile these two, so I have an extra blocker available here. Yikes. Oh, the 2-1 can't block the Colossus. Yeah, you're right. You're right. This has extra text on it. Probably didn't matter. Gate stack OP. This was cute. We got to load things up onto the bus a couple of times. A couple of people were talking about it might be worth exploring an Esper build so you could loop things with Hostage Taker as well, because if you get like 3 Lumbering Battlements together or some combination of Lumbering Battlements and Hostage Takers, you could kind of go through a loop of having things enter and exit and trigger your enter the battlefield effects over and over and over again, which would be fun. Hey, thanks to the Biddies Bandit. I was wondering if you're going to upload any more Temur Phoenix decks to your channel. So you can always find all the decks that I'm going to be playing on stream upcoming in my deck queue on my website here. There's not currently any other Temur Phoenix in it. The Temur Phoenix deck is very good punt count, I agree. As far as, like, building this deck goes, yeah, we never got to use Mirror March. If you wanted to try and, like, do the Lumbering Battlement thing with like, trying to be optimal around Lumbering Battlement, this is probably just a mistake. There's too many Spell Piercers in the format right now. There's too many Frascas and Vivians. It just doesn't do enough in enough places. All right, what are we doing next? Green Red Dinos? Let's do it. Yeah, there's rewards for different places where you finish on the ladder, and you can find those on their website, I believe. I don't know what they are offhand. Those are just general Twitch emoticons.